Today we're diving into one of the most thrilling stories in the Bible, Daniel in the lion's den. It's a story about courage, faith, and a truly amazing rescue. But before we get to the lions, let's go back and see how Daniel ended up in such a dangerous place. Daniel wasn't just anyone. He was one of the top officials in the kingdom of Babylon. He had been captured and taken from his home in Israel years earlier, but because he was wise and faithful to God, Daniel quickly rose to power. He served many kings, and right now he was serving a king named Darius. With Daniel's success, King Darius really liked Daniel. Daniel was trustworthy, smart, and always did the right thing. But not everyone was happy. Some of the other officials were jealous. They wanted to get rid of Daniel, but there was one big problem. Daniel didn't do anything wrong. He followed the laws, worked hard, and didn't give them any reason to accuse him. So, they came up with a sneaky plan. They knew Daniel was faithful to God. He prayed every day, no matter what. So they decided to use his faith against him. They said, "O King Darius, we think you should make a new law. For the next 30 days, no one can pray to any god or human except you, the great king. If anyone disobeys, they'll be thrown into the den of lions." Darius, looking flattered, agrees and signs the law. King Darius didn't realize this law was a trap, designed to target Daniel. Once the law was signed, it couldn't be changed. And the officials knew Daniel would never stop praying to God. So what did Daniel do? Exactly what he always did. He went home, opened his windows, and prayed to God just like before, 3 times a day. Daniel's loyalty to God was stronger than any fear of the king's law. They ran straight to King Darius and said, "Daniel broke your law. He's praying to his God, not to you, O king." The king was heartbroken. He didn't want to punish Daniel, but his law couldn't be changed. Daniel had to be thrown into the lion's den. Imagine it. Daniel, faithful, innocent Daniel, was being lowered into a den full of hungry lions. This was supposed to be the end for him. But Daniel wasn't afraid. He trusted God completely. King Darius, though, was worried. He stayed up all night, unable to sleep, praying that somehow Daniel's God would save him. At the crack of dawn, King Darius ran to the lion's den.
"Daniel, are you there?"
With a trembling voice, he called out. There was a long pause, and then, from the darkness, Daniel's voice called back. "Yes, O king," Daniel said. "My God sent his angel, and he shut the mouths of the lions. They haven't hurt me at all, because I was found innocent in his sight, and in yours, O king." King Darius was overjoyed. He immediately ordered Daniel to be lifted out of the den. Not a scratch was found on him because he trusted in God. And here's how the story ends. King Darius was so amazed by God's power that he made a new law, one that commanded everyone in his kingdom to respect and worship the God of Daniel, because he is the living God, and his kingdom will never be destroyed. Daniel's faith in God didn't waver, even when faced with the lions. His courage showed the world that God is faithful to those who trust in him. So the next time you face something scary, remember Daniel's story and how God can protect you, even in the most impossible situations.